What it be though? This be the POC, bro. Yeah, Mr. A. The Corn Man podcast, baby. So we gonna talk about hate versus heartbreak. Now, I don't want nobody to hate me for no apparent reason, and I don't want nobody to break my heart. Just like everybody else, every human being would love to live happily ever after with family, friends, good food, good movies to watch, comfortable housing, But if I had the choice, I would choose hate over heartbreak. Because heartbreak is only caused by those who you trust, those who you love, those who you who you confide in a way. So when things go left and you find out the person you keeping his secret, who you think is keeping your secret, your heart gets broken. Or when you think this person is gonna love you forever, and then they turn around and sucking the next man's ding-a-ling. You feel me? That's heartbreak. But my first heartbreak was pretty much when I was a shorty, and I had this older girl who used to like to kiss on me and shit. And I believe I was like 7 or 8 years old, and the girl was like 14, 15. And she stayed in my neighborhood or whatever. And I remember she just used to randomly kiss on me on the lips. And me, that's all I needed. You was my girlfriend, goddammit. You feel me? But I know I told my pops one day, I was like, hey, that's my girlfriend over there. So you date your motherfucking girlfriend. The next thing you know, a couple days later, she breaks it off with a nigga. So she was my neighbor that stayed up the block. You feel me? And I just remember just looking towards her backyard, just weeping. So that was puppy love, but it led to heartbreak. So from that point, I realized that women, girls, ladies, the females, can't trust all of them, dog. So that's why I prefer hate over heartbreak. Because at least with hate is usually from a person that ain't fucking with you anyway. So it's nothing pleasant or pleasurable to expect from a person that hates you. But if you thinking a motherfucker like you, if you thinking a motherfucker, got your best interests in mind, that's when you get deceived. That's when you get hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. You dig? So be aware of who you confide in, the cars you ride in, who's the driver in that car. You feel me? Because this nigga might just want to get you in the car just so he can wreck that motherfucker with you in it. Just so he can tell motherfuckers, yeah, I had that bitch ass nigga in the car with me, and I killed his ass. You dig? Hate versus heartbreak. Now, it's a lot of people out there that probably hate what I'm talking about in my music. They probably hate this episode of this podcast. They probably hate the fact that I don't hate them. You feel me? It's people out there with so much hate inside them that they can't stand when another person don't feel like them. You feel me? I got relatives who hate me because I don't hate the same people that they hate. And the fact that I don't hate the same people that they hate, now they walking around with heartbreak. They feel like, oh, Book ain't riding with me. Oh, Book a bitch ass nigga. Oh, Book must be fucking with them niggas. Like, nah. There ain't no reason for me to hate a nigga that ain't did nothing to me. You feel me? And sometimes the hate can proceed from heartbreak. You feel me? Because soon as you know, the girl I was talking about, soon as she broke my heart, motherfucker, I hated that damn girl. But eventually, you get over the hate. See, hate is not really a real thing. I look at hate as a temporary feeling. You feel me? It may go on for some years, but it's still a temporary thing. You know? But some people raise their kids off hate. They spread it through generation and generation. With me, I don't see that as inspiration at all. You're supposed to spread love and joy amongst the new generations that come under you. Because how can your name, how can your bloodline, how could everything that you've obtained as far as in your brain, how could that continue to live on when you know damn well we don't live forever, bro? We are the vessels. Our bodies are the vessels. We are just messengers for a time period, for a temporary moment here on this green earth. So why not spread love? Why not spread information? Why not uplift the next man or woman? You dig? Hate versus heartbreak. A lot of people like to go into situations blind. Me, I need to know what the hell is going on in each corner of this box. And if I just know what's going on with two corners out of these 4 corners, I don't know. Maybe if I know 3.5 of these corners, but if I know what's going on all around this motherfucker, okay, I'm all in. But that's the beauty of life. You don't necessarily know, you feel me, what's a for sure thing. Because life is not a for sure thing. So how can anything within life be a sure thing? How can you be sure that this girl is going to be there to marry you when you get out of jail? How can you be sure that your kids is going to take care of you when you get old and senile and you can't wipe your ass no more? You know what I'm saying? How can you be sure that we're going to get a president that's going to actually do what he's supposed to do? How can you be sure that you're going to wake up tomorrow and motherfuckers won't be knocking at your door talking about you got a child somewhere? You feel me? You're not sure of none of this stuff. Because everybody likes to keep up with what they've done. Oh, I know I ain't did nothing. I know I ain't did this shit, so they shouldn't be coming at me with this shit. Bullshit. They can come at you with anything they want to. Because if they hate you good enough. Yeah. But nigga, you can get hit with all type of accusations and cases and hatred. You feel me? Niggas can hate you so bad they can cause a person that love you so much to hate you. You dig? That's the beauty of influence. You know? Influence is a motherfucker. Popularity sometimes influences a person's feeling about somebody, even though your genuine feeling about the person may be positive, but you will let a popular opinion derail you from fucking with a person, even though your gut instinct told you this is a good person. I like this person. We could hang. I could talk to this person. You feel me? But that popular opinion comes in and just creates this negative force. And now all of a sudden, you in cahoots with the hatred. Because if you're not doing nothing personally to a person, you can be on the sideline watching it go on and be just as guilty. And that breaks my heart. You dig? So I want to talk about the current state of hip hop. Now, a long time ago, the lyricist, Mr. Nasir Jones, aka Nas, Godson, he came out with an album called Hip Hop Is Dead. And there was a statement that kind of, shook a lot of people's feathers. I mean, ruffled feathers. But it motivated a lot of people to step their music shit up, And that's what's needed, at times. You need somebody to come out and say something. Just say something, just to get people in the mood and get people back working. You know what I'm saying? But my current outlook on all this shit is like, man, it's not like I hate the rap game, and I don't think Nas hated the rap game. He just, his heart was just probably broken, by what he was used to. Just like with me, I was used to a certain thing. I was used to niggas dropping songs that had substance and content, bars, and the hooks were actually catchy and actually, it wasn't catchy, it wasn't corny. It was catchy but not corny. Now it's like all this shit is just I don't know. It's like they're using too many elements as far as what you would use to impress an A&R in a verse. They using these same elements to create choruses and hooks now. And it's like the hooks have more substance than actual rap bars, But that's what I perfect. I feel like I got both of those down pat. You feel me? That's why I don't focus on the verses. I focus on the hooks. The hook, then the verses come easy. But a lot of niggas hate that shit. A lot of niggas hate the right raps, but they love the right choruses and hooks. A lot of people can write bars, but can't write a simple hook. That's the way it go. There's a lot of rappers out there that hate to go to the studio. It's like a student that hates to do their homework, but yet you expect to pass the class. You expect to, elevate and graduate. You feel me? You gotta make it make sense, bro. You gotta make it make sense so it can make sense for me and the next nigga coming behind me. Pause. Yeah, but you feel me? The rap game eventually will come back around. Because if these Negroes ain't gonna do it, I'ma for sure do it. I'ma keep this shit going. With this YBMGM shit. Your bars must give motivation. But when it boils down to it, when it comes to hatred, niggas hate you just cause they ain't you. They heart was broken because they came from a broken home. So when they look in the mirror, they can't stand what they see. So therefore, when they come outside and they socialize with guys amongst their generation, they can't accept that another person has even 30% compared to they 0%. A nigga can have 15% of some shit, but you still got 0%. So either way it go, it don't matter what you working with, he gonna hate on you regardless. You feel me? And that's a true definition of a hater. You gotta look at it like statistics or math problems. You feel me? Even though I ain't too much of a math person. The only math I really care about is, my bank account and my birthday. But other than that, all that shit is for the win. All that shit is for the birds. You heard? Y'all can sit up there and count record sales and count a nigga pockets all day. But at the end of the day, you everybody know how to read, nigga. You don't even know how to read and write. That's all it boils down to. I believe reading and writing is way more important than counting. I mean, you might can count. You know, some niggas can count halfway. But yeah, you better know how to read and write, boy. But shit, you don't want nobody that hates you reading your damn obituary. You feel me? And you better hope that motherfucker that's reading your obituary know how to read. You feel me? That's all I'm trying to say. So everybody out here worried about money. Money, which is called the cause of a lot of hatred. You dig? So, but words cause so much hate. Some people use certain words out of hatred just so they can break your heart. Because heartbroken people break other people's hearts. Pretty much. But like I said in the beginning, is hatred really real? You know, it don't seem like it's some real shit. It just seems like it's a disguise for a nigga or a woman got their heart broken. So this is the aftermath of that. You was vulnerable and attacked and tricked in your mind. Now you gotta redeem yourself. But instead of redeeming yourself by being a better person, you became a worse person. Because you feel like the worst happened to you. And you can't understand it. So therefore, you gonna hurt the next motherfucker until you do understand it. You know? Hate versus heartbreak. That's how they do it. But I'm not gonna dwell too much on that on this one. You know, I just want to say peace and love. I want to say thank the Lord above for waking us all up and letting us go to sleep last night, because we didn't have to wake up. We didn't have to eat breakfast this morning. You feel me? We didn't have to take all these breaths we took today. But we did. You know? And we're still here. So peace. The Corn Man, baby. YBMGM. Al Corn Inc. Peace.